Saturday, September 25th, 2021. Today you will watch a little about our trip to Fortaleza. If you support this initiative, give us a like and subscribe. Road trip on C040 on our way to Fortaleza, capital of Ceará. Sunland, or Terra do Sol as we say in Portuguese. I love the sights as we travel. The vegetation suffers with the heat, but it is still beautiful. I especially enjoy the carnaubeiras, this kind of tree here. What is it called in English? Do you know a name for it? In Fortaleza, we went to Via Sul Mall. I was there trying to get a dentist appointment, but although the clinic, or would you say practice, was open, there was no dentist available this afternoon, so I decided to go for a walk, just browsing instead. I like to walk in the malls because I feel safer than walking on the streets. Also, Fortaleza is a pretty hot place, and the mall has AC. I get to see some products, especially electronics, that I may buy online in the future and enjoy the cool air. For me, stores in the mall are just for looking at stuff, and online stores are for actually buying stuff, because the prices are usually better online. After spending some time at Via Sul Mall, we decided to go for a walk in Cocó Park, or Parque do Cocó, as we call it here. This beautiful place is near Iguatemi Mall. I think it is amazing how this piece of nature was preserved in the middle of the city, and I wish there were more places like this in urban areas. We found this bird cage hanging from a branch, and the sign said, "This is not an empty cage, this is a free bird." I loved it. We went for a long walk here. It was beautiful. It's a place worth visiting every once in a while. The next morning we went to downtown Messejana. Messejana is like a city in a city. We say Messejana is a bairro de Fortaleza, like a neighborhood in Fortaleza, but it is a little bit more than that. My wife prefers shopping for clothes here instead of doing the same in a mall. For her, the prices are better here. When I was younger, this place used to be a supermarket, but now it has been remodeled and turned into kind of a mall with many tiny stores inside. Here you see Magazine Luiza, where you can buy electronics and furniture and almost anything because it is also an online store and a big competitor to Amazon in Brazil. Casa do Chocolate, where you can buy candy, and a drugstore. I don't know if it is closed because it's Sunday or just because of the economy. On Sunday mornings, you will see a lot of people in Centro de Messejana. There is a feira going on. Feira is how we call an open market. Some streets are occupied by sellers and consumers. In this picture, you can see a woman selling pineapples and some other fruits. Everyone is trying to make a living. For most people, being able to make a living is not easy in Brazil. In this picture, notice how people, cars, and selling booths share the street. Simple people in an unorganized place, just trying to provide for their families. Since sellers in this place don't have to pay rent and other kinds of bills, prices can be better here than in supermarkets. So a big number of people gather here in Sunday mornings. Walking around, I found this beautiful Ford truck. It looks very well preserved to me. What do you think? This is probably a truck from the 80s. It is probably used to bring goods to sell in the open market. Ford is an American company. Did you know they built some cities and factories in the middle of the Amazon forest to get rubber to make tires? That was a long time ago. I walked a little more and got to Lojas Americanas in Messejana. Lojas Americanas means American stores. Are there Lojas Americanas in America? I don't know. Here in Brazil, in Ceará, in Messejana, in these specific Americanas, I found myself recording this cell phone and thinking, this Galaxy A32 costs R$1,499 in a country where most workers make only R$1,100. Although tech prices are high, most people find a way to buy smartphones. You can't live without one, right? Walking in Messejana, you will notice wires. So many of them. The streets would look better without them. I don't remember seeing so many wires in America. I guess wires there go underground. Here they are out there from post to post. They may not look good, but at least we have electric power and internet connectivity. That's a lot more than some other poor places on earth, right? I saw this replica of a bus in front of a store. It looks just like a real one, doesn't it? In Fortaleza, we have public transportation. Always crowded, not always safe, but you will still have to pay for it if you want to use it. So if you can, it's better to have a car. There you see Messejana's main Catholic church. Like most cities in Brazil, the center, the downtown area grew, developed around the Catholic church. But today I would say most Christians are Protestant here. Back there, a new mall is being built. I don't understand how in one hand the economy is bad, most prices are high, and in the other hand, more and more shopping malls are being built every day. I guess most people have not fully realized how shopping online is better than shopping in brick and mortar stores. Traffic jam in Messejana. Trying to go through Messejana downtown by car in a Sunday morning is not a good idea. It's better to go around. Casas Freitas in Messejana, the place where my mother loves to go shopping for household items. I remember when the lot this store is located now was an old, deteriorated house. The house was teared down. Now it's a brick and mortar store. This is it for today. In the next video, I will tell you a little bit about our stay in a hotel facing the beach in Aquiraz. Subscribe if you want to watch the next videos. Take care.